Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakodash, who is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders and great millstone who been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word. Lo, when the Most High increased them, right? In His truth, and lo, when the Most High continue to put on their spirit to endure, right? And lo, when the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. I'm gonna let people come join the live. Wait for some more people to come in. This video is really sponsored by a conversation I had with my big brother, my big aunt, the leader of my congregation, Yarn Mayan. We was going into multiple different topics, but the main one is the Brotherhood. And it's a video my brother has sent me. I really didn't get to dabble into it too much, right? Because to be honest, I was I was in my mojo. I was trying to get in that spiritual bag, but this is a video I know I have to double back and watch, right? And the brother's top title is "This Brotherhood is the Gateway to the Kingdom." And after the conversation me and my brother had, it's the Brotherhood is very important. So I watched the first beginning of the video, and it's very, very important. He said, man, brothers can do a lesson about the Brotherhood all the time. It's going to always hit. And it's going to hit because the important flock is the men, right? The Brotherhood is the number one thing brothers should have come out their mouth. The Brotherhood, right? But I'm going to just play this little clip right here before we get into it. But you can see my title. I said the Brotherhood should be like David and Jonathan. If y'all go read 1 Samuel chapter 18 to 20, right? And they wasn't even physical brothers through the spirit. Jonathan loved David more than his own father, right? But I ain't gonna spill the beans. I'm gonna just play a little bit of what they said right here. Like I said, this title says the Brotherhood should be like David and Jonathan. Go read 1 Samuel chapter 18 verse 20, right? The Brotherhood is very important. The Brotherhood is an example to show you how sisters should be, right? But more in a feminine woman way, right? The Brotherhood is an example on every position. How to be a leader, how to observe, how to make, how to give the best answer, right? Leading just in general, thinking, observing, right? The ultimate high value man is the men of the Lord. Every man and every woman should be observing what a true righteous man is. When you see a righteous man, a real woman is going to yield automatically. When you see a man that's moving like a man in righteousness, other brothers will yield to his opinion, his thought, right? His leadership, his correction, right? A real leader don't try to rub it in your face and make you feel low. A real leader doesn't hang it on your head that I'm the leader, I'm in boss. You're gonna already know by how he move and how he handles situations. But every brother should be, every man should be moving the same way. We all shouldn't be prideful. We shouldn't be proud. We should be proud for the Lord, but we should be militant. We should be well-known observers and thinkers. Put your thinking cap on. We shouldn't be out here moving like simps. You should not be a man that yield to your wife more than you yield to the Lord, or you yield to your wife more than you being a man. Right? The men of the Lord is stern, all stern, like Yahushai, rough and harsh. So Lord willing, y'all can hear this.
Now be able to come together, whatever
city you in, and try to practice the brotherly love that the scriptures write for us, and what we see over the screen with the apostles, man. You know what I mean? So that's why it's double honors. That's one of the reasons why it's double honors, okay? And peace and mercy to all you brothers and sisters out there that's fighting to keep yourself united together, because it ain't easy keeping yourself united together, the brotherhood united together. That's not just an easy task. Here it is, we in this flesh, you know what I mean, where the thoughts of this body bugs us. You know what I mean? Situations happen. You're dealing with your own personal stuff. It's just like you want to get the freak out of here. You irritated, agitated, all of that. But one of the things you do for the respect of Yahweh Shalom Shai, you stay united together with your brothers, man. You know, you forgive your brothers. You know what I mean? You basically go out your way for brothers. You do everything because that's what the Lord told us to do. And that's what it is. That's just what it is at the end of the day. And you can never get tired of doing that. Right. Because here it is. This brotherhood, this is going straight into the kingdom. You know, the brotherhood is going first into the kingdom, the physical kingdom. The brotherhood is going first. You got to know, all of us, we got to keep it together no matter what the hell is going on with you personally or whatever. You got to put everything to the side to show forth the brotherly love. You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay, that's the second, basically,
I'm sorry,
love the Heavenly Father.
Yep.
You know, with all that strength, all that might, I'm just roughly saying it. And to love thy brother as thyself.
Right.
So the brother.
You know, they said some very important parts. I wanted to get this one verse, man. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 1. It says, in three things I was beautified and stood up, beautiful both before the Most High and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. Now, the first thing out of all three is the unity of brothers. When you go into the word unity, it means oneness, likeness. We go into oneness and use it as an example is with oneness, you teach the same thing. With oneness, y'all move on accord, right? And that's how it has to be on here when it comes to unity. Brothers are on one accord. The 144,000 in Revelation 15 that's singing that song, they are on one accord, right? If they were on one accord, they wouldn't be speaking the same thing. Just get this. Revelation, the 15th chapter, right? I might not hit this point like they did or anybody else, but I'm gonna hit the point, right? This is Revelation chapter 15. Is this the one I wanted? Okay, I'm gonna read verse 2. This Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and then that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High, right? And this goes into the time of the elect, on the heavens, the firmament, looking down at the earth getting breached by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Verse 3, it says, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty. Just and true are the ways, thou King of saints. Right? Yahushai is the King of the saints. Right? But the song that the elect is singing is the song of Moses, in the song of Yahushua, which is the gospel, the good news, Isaiah 61, right? And on one accord, if brothers is on one accord, they're moving off of the song of Moses and the song of Yahushua, right? Yahushua is on the point of forgive your brother 70 times 7, right? That's real brotherhood when you forgive your brother on a strong or a little matter. Now, if this man's serving devils, of course, hey, I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to separate yourself from him, right? Because you build yourself up to be around sinners so that your light can shine. But if a brother is removing himself away from that light and he's actually wanting to be in darkness, man, that's an evil ass person, right? The light is around you. A person should want to be swallowed up in that light, right? But brotherly love, we should be singing the same song. We should be on one accord, right? Especially if I got brothers that I say I labor with, say if I do, you know, I shouldn't, if I got brothers that's not good at being a parent, you know, me as a brother, you know, if I'm seeing some flaws or imperfection in how brothers moving, right? If the Lord allow me to see those things, as a real brother, I would try to correct my brother's judgment, right? My brother Yarmayan, Sam, or Asher, I could probably be teaching something and they can get it. They're like, nah, that's not the breakdown. Or I get what you were saying, but you added this. What was you getting into? Or, hey, yo, brother, you said, hey, yo, we at work. Don't say this, right? Brothers is supposed to get on their brothers, regardless if they right or wrong. Brothers, the other brothers will encourage you. Instead of you saying, oh, I'm the shit, look what I did. The Lord already is going to put a spirit on your brother to say, because the real men of the Lord is watching each other, right? If a brother is down, he's going to watch his brother do a video, or the brothers can be your elder, the apostles, so you just using it, just bear with me. But your brother could get some motivation off of a video, right? You could do a video and it could hit him and he'd be like, man, I feel like this brother chastising me, right? But if the shoe fit, fucking wear it. That's, the men of the Lord that's going to these highways and byways and laying themselves down like a living sacrifice, they're showing real brotherhood. You show real brotherhood, even that's just like with Asher, I think it's Asher or Sam, you know, and then the apostles, they be saying this too, but somebody that's humble is not gonna say they're humble. Somebody that's sincere ain't gonna say that they sincere. Their actions is gonna show it. It's just like somebody saying they a prophet. Your actions is gonna show it. Even if the apostles saying they apostles, their actions is gonna show it. How they think, how they move. They not moving like niggas, man. Everybody want to be the apostles is moving like apostles. And the ones underneath them that's moving, they're following the ways. Because let me get this, man, before I keep going. Right? I believe it's same verse I always bring out. Look, Ephesians 2:20, he said, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, right? The Lord started off with the apostles, but wasn't the prophets first? You got to look at how their ministry was built. They were moving way different, right? Yeah, the apostles are speaking of the law, but they are speaking way different, right? We trying to bring the flock back, let alone we trying to bring the branches back together, right? Yes, we can get into that law, but Israel don't even understand prophetic messages. They don't even understand parables. It's easy to teach somebody about pork, even if they get it or if they don't. But to understand, don't take that damn charagma, niggas don't get it. Brotherly love is well needed in our community to make us get in order, right? So the Lord said there's 3 things he loves: the unity of brothers, the love of neighbors, right? The love of other men or people in your nation. I see. Okay, Jeremiah put Proverbs 27. Let's see what he getting into. Let's see what kind of sneaky precept he got going on over here. This is Proverbs 27, verse 2. This is what it says. It says, let another man praise thee, not thy own mouth, a stranger and not thy own lips, right? A lot of us would say, I got all the knowledge, or I'm better, like, as soon as you use that, Now, you got to count yourself short as being a true Christian. Yahweh Shai didn't come here and say, I'm smarter than anybody. As a teaching mechanism, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 24, Yahweh Shai is the power and the wisdom of the Most High. He was teaching people, I come in the name of the Most High. This is not me. He still was exalting the Lord, not even himself. He even said, Lord, please let this cup pass over me. Let it be your will, not my will. A real man don't exalt himself. Naturally, his work do it for him. Naturally his work do it. Yo, and that's just like a man that does wickedness. Yo, sin speak for you. You don't even gotta say you smoke weed, nigga. Just come outside. Nigga, you smell like it. When a motherfucker smoke a cigarette, you can smell it. Unless they want to get sneaky and high and spray cologne or perfume or Febreze on their body. I know one brother that was trying to hide the weed smell. That brother sprayed Febreze on himself. Right? It's naturally seen. Brotherly love is naturally seen. You have to teach it to speak it into existence. Right? That's a good one right there. Right? Brother love is very important. Right? Oh yeah. Now back to what we was just talking about, right? Because the title of my video is the Brotherhood should be like David and Jonathan, right? And I'm gonna just give a few examples for myself, man. You know, let me see if this is what I want. Dang, this is crazy. I gotta read this verse first because it hit, right? This is 1 Samuel chapter 20, verse 30. It goes into Saul wanted to kill David, and Jonathan is choosing David over his father, right? It really goes into Saul seeks to kill Jonathan out of anger at David. So I said verse 30. I'm gonna read verse 28. It says, and Jonathan answered Saul, David earnestly asked, leave me to go to Bethlehem. And he said, let me go, I pray thee, for our family have a sacrifice in the city. And my brother, he have commanded me to be there. And now, if I have found favor in thy eyes, let me get away, I pray thee. And see my brother, and therefore he cometh not unto the king's table. Then Saul's anger was kindled against Jonathan. And he said unto him, thou son of the perverse rebellious woman, do not I know that thou hast chosen the son of Jesse to thy own confusion, and unto the confusion of thy mother's nakedness? For as long as the son of Jesse liveth upon the ground, thou shalt not be established, nor thy kingdom. Wherefore now send and fetch him unto me, for he shall surely die. Jonathan is choosing David over his father. In this brotherhood, I'm just showing, like, yo, in this brotherhood, through the spirit, brothers is choosing the men of the Lord over their own family, right? Now I could use me as an example, and there's other brothers that I can count on, use as an account, and other brothers that lost their family for this truth. And, they might say, yo, this is my brother. Like, I've seen this before. This is in the past, where a brother's like, man, I love the brothers I labor with. And a family member's like, man, them niggas not your brothers. They not your blood. You know what I'm saying? You basically, you acting like you love them more than your real family. And the brother like, I do. And they felt butthurt. And when you really think about it, look what Yahweh Shai said in the verse that I always bring out. You see, I'm doing a lesson, and it's like every time this verse most likely might slide through the cracks, right? This is Mark, for the ones that know, they know. Mark chapter 3, verse 35. For whosoever shall do the will of the Most High, the same is my brother, my sister, and my mother. The brotherhood is based on if you do the will of of the Most High Yahweh, you my family. And this is why brothers might do rebuction videos. This is why brothers might do exhortations. Or just in general, a brother might just be calling the chat, like my brother Bashar or any other, call the chat all the time just to get the flow of the spirit. Oh, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. I want to hear your voice. Right? Men of the Lord is going to want to be around other like-minded men. Other brothers that's trying to serve the Lord is going to confess their faults naturally. Oh, brother, I'm out the spirit. And guess what? They don't run. Real men don't run to women. Real men ain't even running to a worldly ass nigga at all. You got the verse where, let me see if I can get it. This is another verse. And only the men of the Lord you can do this with. Hold on, y'all. This is this it? This is Sirach. This is Sirach chapter 9. I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, never abandon old friends. You will never find a new one who can take their place. Friendship is like wine. It gets better as it grows older, right? And what type of friend is that? That's not every friend. This is not going into every friend, let alone an old friend. An old friend is somebody that endures to the end, right? But when it's talking about an old friend, you gotta talk about, like, you got a high school friend and y'all was mad close, and then you got older. It's not, because when we younger, we don't really know too much. And then you got older and y'all separate from each other. And then years come past and now y'all grew a little and now y'all see each other. It's a huge family reunion. Next thing you know, that if that friendship was how it was when it was back, it's going to spark to a certain way, right? But if I want to be technical, through the spirit, my brother Yarmayan, Sam, and Asher, the ones that's with me laboring now, those was my friends of old. We just didn't know each other. Like me and Yarma, we always say through the spirit, we had to be brothers in the spirit. Certain things we relate to each other in so much. We talk, we got kids on the same time frame. Like through the spirit, the real men that's serving the Lord with you is probably your old friends in the past, right? The 144,000 is true brothers. Verse 11, it said, don't be jealous of sinners' success. Don't know what kind of disaster is in store for him. This is why real brothers is saying, hey, yo, brother, don't put your mind on money too much. Hey, yo, brother, stop worrying about traveling the seas if you ain't doing videos too much. Hey, yo, brother, stop worrying about getting that contract deal. Yo, this is brothers in the truth that's talking about getting in the industry. Oh, I'm trying to make money. I'm going to take a break because I don't have money. Hey, you know what? I'm going to take a break from teaching. I'm going to take a break from coming out. Soon as you say those things, that means you're taking away from the brother, like from dealing with brothers. Let alone, okay, you ain't gonna do camping, you ain't gonna, okay, we about to go out to eat. Brothers, guess what? You start hitting the brothers start to not to reply. The real brotherhood is building a relationship. Real brotherhood is like, say when you know you fucking up, you still talking to brothers. I remember I was smoking a vape. I'm still talking to brothers. Brothers didn't know. My brother Yarmayan stopped doing what he was doing, whatever he was doing, and called me fast as hell. Said, bro, take that video down. Came at me. Yo, bro, you got a video with a vape. We can't be doing that. He got on me, man. And guess what? He knew it. And the next day, I think we had camp. He said, man, I seen you. And we was having a whole conversation. He didn't say, you know what, you did it. I don't want to be around you. Let alone me being around him will afflict me. I should have never fucking did that. The brotherhood, man. Don't take pleasure in things that make ungodly people happy. Remember that they will be held guilty as long as they live, right? Don't take pleasure in things that make ungodly people happy. And this is something that Yarmayan just said, right? Certain things that we all might do might not be expedient for everybody. And then if they see it, they might stumble at it. That's why you don't want to show too many things. If like even multiple wives, it is what it is. Everybody is not going to get it right. right? This is why brothers get on, yo, slow down. Even if a brother can't even maintain a woman, bro, don't worry about the woman. Maybe the Lord is doing that to show you it's not your time for a woman right now. Right? So always, this is another thing with the brotherhood, examine yourself and make sure you work on what you might be talking, because some brothers might not be able to deal with certain things, because guess what? They're gonna get jealous at you, and then they might try to go shoot for the stars and go get it, and then they might fuck up. That's another thing, right? I'm damn sure not gonna bring things in front of certain brothers that might get butthurt off of it, and then now it causes an argument, a confrontation. If I would have actually used my membrane, I would have never got in that situation, right? That's why the men of the Lord got to think before they act, right? 13, it says, if you keep away, wait, no, I don't want to give you too much of that, right? Because I want to stay where we at. Here we go. It's dropping down to 14. It said, get to know the people around you as well as you can, and take advice only from those that are qualified to get it, right? Now we know. Don't hurry up to be buddy and credit brothers. Examine brothers. See mind, like, see how they move. Because a lot of niggas is just faking the funk, like they really moving and they really not. Get to know the people around you as well as you can, right? And only take advice from people. Everybody is not qualified to give you advice. Everybody is not qualified to be the head of your circle. This is facts, man. Everybody's not qualified. That's why you want to examine, approve a friend, right? That's what this ministry is about, approving somebody. Before we just jump, oh, this right here, this is a solid brother. In the world, this was getting me fucked up in a lot of us, right? This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove first, and be not hasty to credit him. Man, F that, man. I'm not crediting not one brother until he show me his worth. Not the worth for me, but the worth for Yahweh. When a man show himself for Yahweh Shem Yahushai every day, every week, every month, that's a man that you want more next to you when he's about Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But when a man is trying to show more of him, show more of himself, show his proud, show his prideness, show, ooh, I got this. I did 10 videos last week. So he always trying to have one up on you. You showing me who you is more than showing me Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Nigga, you might need to get the hell away from me. Examine a brother, man. You know, like when brothers, when all of us is working on our credit, through the spirit, every woman and man should be working on their credit for you. When you approving a friend, you gotta get that credit. They gotta build up their credit before you say, man, that's a mighty brother. You better go look and think in your mind. Do you remember everything, the good and the bad? Can you regulate? Oh, this is a solid brother. Before you say he a solid brother, you got to think in your mind. Did he build enough credit for you to even say that? Right? Verse 2, it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble. While we approve, we got to really see. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us brothers got into certain fights. Our brothers wanted to get it in, and some brothers wasn't there. Through the spirit, you got to think, his brother's going to be there through the thick and thin. You short $10, his brother's there. Right? You chilling, you at work, and your brother go out, he's somewhere, he might see your wife doing something. This brother going to tell you? Because if this brother didn't tell you, and then a month later you find out, and then you over here confessing, yo, man, I seen my wife doing it. But man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I seen your wife. Now you might think, I can't trust this nigga. Because if he ain't saying something now, if you ain't telling me something that my wife did, that's automatically gonna make me think, if you had the chance, you would hurry up and fuck my wife and not tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm telling you, this ministry is something serious. I had my mind on a lesson to do with Job 2 and 10. I had my mind on Proverbs 22, verse 1 and 3. But you'll start having a conversation with somebody that's serious about the Lord, and you just have a conversation, and it just spark you. And then you driving, man, I got to go get some money. And then I just like, you know what? Make the money go on the side. It's people waiting, man. They going to wait. It kept hitting me like I know that the brotherhood is so important because I got brothers that I really care for. And these brothers, I got 4 left. And it's a disappointing thing when you trying to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai and you can remember accounts of other brothers that you might have labored with, right? But the Lord showed you these things as an example because the same way that happened to him, it can happen to you. And if it can happen to you, we all need to work on ourselves that it don't happen, right? Because you want to win the approval of the Most High to make it towards the end. And this is why you know the Lord loves us, because the Lord will give you examples. But the Lord know that you ain't going to fall and slip. But the Lord put these examples in front of weak men and strong men. This truth is only for the strong, right? Reading another verse, verse 9, it says, and there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. Right? Those is some evil ass niggas. You even got niggas out here that's mad cool with you. As soon as something don't go, they'll go right on Facebook or these social medias and air out all your little personal business. That nigga was never your friend. He was a demon the whole time. Just gaining information. And now his little fake ministry or his little followings may grow off of falsified falsehood. Right? This ministry is about truth seekers. Let alone it teach you how to really be a leader, how to really be a brother, right? How to really lay yourself down like a living vessel. Every day you learn something from these scriptures to understand, it's another way, it's another scheme, it's another technique to do it better, right? Verse 10, it says, again, some friends is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction, right? These men was not real brothers because right now we're in a more tight situation. We need all hands on deck. We don't need brothers that want to be around. I can't do videos. And they could really speak. I have all the knowledge. I'm smarter than everybody. I don't want brothers like that. You got all this now and you ain't doing not one lesson and you pondering on one event that you probably did. I'm dealing with the same thing as you when I'm doing I'm not like you, Ak. The men of the Lord strive in the spirit. They try to move in the same frequency. Them same spirits is moving. I don't want nobody to physically be like me. Don't ever be like a Dar. But through the spirit, the way that I move, any man can be like that because it's the spirit of the Lord. And I'm not even that beast mode. The number one thing I look at is that I'm consistent. I'm persistent in this work. Other than that, I'm not the smartest. I'm not the deepest. I'm not that super eloquent. I'm just a man I'm ready to go. That's why my name is Adar Gabar. It means noble warrior. Right? I'm a warrior. I'm ready to go. If you need me, I'm ready. You got a rock that want to be thrown. You afraid to throw it. I throw it. I kick it. I do whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? But I have to work on myself because I don't even think I'm a good enough brother. You always want to work on yourself. And this is why this lesson hits even more because when you teaching it, you want to say, you know what? I'm teaching it. But then you got to examine yourself as you walk in everything you teach it. And I could be saying all of this and I could be a whole piece of shit. That's why I got to work on it too, because that second can happen when you just change. Verse 13, I'm dropping down. It says, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. Right? You can have people that you calling your friends and they're your enemy. That's why the Lord says, separate thyself from thy enemies. My brother, even like you can have a certain spirit on you that you ready to fight, all the time, especially when somebody crossed that line. And sometimes, you not you. Especially your brothers might calm you down and you might not be you. This is why every brother in this truth might not be meant for you to be around. Right? And they could be fire with teaching, but they might have a little spice. They like probably saying little side things. They might be more, they might have fighting words. And you be like, wait, hold on. And they the type to, you know what? I'll little man you. And then they might meet the right one and you might really whoop their mother sucking ass. right? And then they might feel like you a demon. You got a spirit on you. And sometimes the Lord might not put you around somebody that got that type of demon on you, on them, right? The Lord might have you around lazy mother suckers, but the Lord might remove those brothers because guess what? Your spirit is always on the go. And the Lord don't want you to have that lazy, because you probably had a time in your life where you were really a lazy nigga, right? Reading that is Sirach, the 9th chapter, verse 10, it says, get to know the people around you as well as you can and take advice only from those that are qualified. Engage in conversations with intelligent people and let the law of the Most High be the topic of your discussions. Choose righteous people for your dinner companions. Your chief pride should be your fear in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And if you fear the Lord, you're gonna make sure that the ones that you call your friends, because a friend stick closer than a brother. So watch who you calling your friends, because when you really say friend, some people might look at, oh yeah, that's your brother, because a real friend stick closer than a brother. If we saying that this is my friend, let alone if you saying that this is your friend, is this a friend that you saying that's at your dinner table? It's not wrong. You know what? This is my companion. I'd rather say that, because when you say friend, especially with scriptures, you know what? That's probably a friend working to be a brother. And you're like, no, that's not my brother. Then why is you calling this person your friend? Right? Because if I have a friend, I should be able to have dinner with you. I should be able to have intellectual conversations. Right? That's why we need to separate ourselves from enemies, man. Right? And take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend, this is Sirach 6, verse 14. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that found such in one have found a treasure. So a friend that got your back when moments happen. Like I have to use that as an example because certain things happen at work, right? Yarmayan is ready to get on defense, right? The same with Elder Ricky. Elder Ricky didn't want to take the vaccine. Brothers was mad defensive for Elder Ricky. Guess what? His job fired him because he didn't want to take it. And now he can't get that he can't get his 401k or his basically his retirement because he didn't want to take the vaccine, right? A real friend is going to be your defense, right? The storm that happened last year, through the spirit, I didn't call my brother to come get me or my wives. Him and his whole family packed came to my house to try to come get us. Like, what, bro? Yeah, right. And he showed a picture that he was out there. What caused you to do it, man? Because I seen this disaster. I had to go, why you didn't call? The spirit didn't tell me to call. The spirit just had me get in the car, get my family. We went. That's the dedication. That's a friend that's your defense. Right? The same with Sam. I needed help. That man pulled up. Asher, this man comes all the way from Niagara Falls. This man is traveling. Yahushua traveled 70 miles just to teach the word. The friend will go the distance and don't complain on the miles. Don't care about the baggage. Right? We got another one. This one is in the New Testament. What is it? I know if Sam was here, he know what I'm thinking of. Sam know what I'm thinking before I even go get it. I think it's in nobody in the live, so I ain't be able to get the verse. I can go look it up, but is this it? Speaking of evil, I'm trying to get the one where it says, I might find it. I'm probably gonna find it before somebody come here. It talks about taking somebody. Wait, dang, that was that. This one go with the precept Jeremiah first gave me. Boast on your brothers, don't boast in yourself. Right? Basically, encouraging your brother, off his work. I really don't want to go and look it up. It should be right here in my head. Salaki, I'm trying to get this verse. And I gotta go get this other verse, but since I can't get it, I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah, there we go. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. It says, bear ye one another's burden, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach. Right? And that's what real brotherly love is, man. Right? Your brother might need to move. Your brother might be hurt. Have a panic. You're gonna bear his burden with him. Right? And that goes back to what we brought up in 1 Samuel, the 20th chapter, right? Jonathan chose David over his father, and now his father want to kill his son. That's real brotherhood, man. I'm choosing David over you, man, and still have the strength to do it, and your father want to kill you, man. That's mighty. That's freaking mighty. That's real brotherhood. That's real brotherhood, right? Now, since this is 1 Samuel, the 19th chapter, verse 1, it says, and Saul spake to Jonathan his son and to all his servants that they should kill David. But Jonathan, Saul's son, delighted much in David. And Jonathan told David, saying, Saul my father seeketh to kill thee. Now therefore I pray thee, take heed to thyself until the morning, and abide in a secret place and hide thyself. Right? We could keep going, but he was so player. He's like, yo, David, you gotta hide. My dad trying to kill you. What are you trying to go hide, bro? My dad trying to kill you. That is that's fire, bro. That's fire. Jeremiah always tell me, he's like, yo, man, it's gonna get worse, Jacob Trouble, man. We need to flee to the. He always telling me this. Yo, we gotta flee to the south, man. Oh, man, I'm not trying to go to no ATL. Man, I ain't trying to go to ATL either, man. We going somewhere where it's hot. Shit gonna get, man, we trying to go here. Bro, I don't know where it is, but Lord willing, we gonna keep praying. But when shit hit the fan, my family, your family gonna be together. And that's another form of carrying each other's burden, because when Jacob Trouble come, whoever you with, y'all in that shit together. If I'm going 5 blocks, guess what? I'm going with you. Shit, man, Jacob Trouble is unexpected, man. Every day is gonna be unexpected. No heat, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. Shit is gonna be unexpected, man. You ain't gonna know, bro. Wherever you go, these niggas over here that's walking fiends, niggas can just turn on you real quick, unexpectedly. That's why the brotherhood is gonna be that main thing. If the brotherhood is not connected, especially in the time of Jacob's trouble, man, what? Second Esdras say that a man is gonna be looking for another. He gonna be looking and wishing and hoping that he see another man. Right? The brotherhood is very important, because Jacob Trouble come. If you don't got brotherhood with that brother, or you not linking in the spirit together, oh man, y'all gonna be bumping heads, bro. Right? And this is another. Let me get this precept, right? This the arsenal right here. Right? This is Deuteronomy, and this Jeremiah just brought this out, man. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the rim of his children, which he shall leave. Look, how another man treat his brother is going to show how he going to treat his wife and his kids. Right? Let alone when I see how men treat their wife. I'm about to beat the hell out. You can tell how this nigga is towards brothers. That brother probably ain't got not one unity in his bones. Right? But for real, how a brother treat his other brothers will show you how he'll treat his kids and his wife. That's plain, because the Lord said he loves 3 things: unity of brother, the love of neighbors, and when a husband and a wife agree. So that lets you know if how a man treat his brother is going to show you how he treat his wife. You know, if a brother is going to tell another brother he better than him, that brother, his whole role is just to rub in a woman's face, I'm better than you. I mean, of course, we is better than a woman in every aspect. But that man is going to be so worried that he better than her, he's not going to really take the time to really teach his wife. And a man will show that he's teaching his wife. But this is another thing. You can be a teacher all you want, but if you can't even teach your own self and take your own teaching, how can anybody listen to you? And it's a lot of teachers out here that's trying to teach to the world, but they ain't even teaching to themselves. That lets you know that they not walking in the spirit of the Rakak Kodash. Because every time we teach, that's why I always tell myself I gotta rewatch my videos. So, Lord willing, it was edifying because it was edifying to me, and I gotta reread it again. Before I do a lesson, I gotta I gotta find these precepts, right? I gotta memorize or have them in my mind. So when I'm bringing to you, I gotta know what they going into. So whatever I'm teaching, I gotta make sure that I'm falling in line with I'm bringing, because it's not gonna make sense. How I'm gonna teach brotherhood and my brotherhood is terrible? How I'm gonna teach you to get $1 million and nigga, I ain't even see one yet. Help me to help you to understand. How can a real brother teach me about having a wife if you ain't even had one? Unless the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al Shai is put upon you. But if a man that keep failing every relationship, how can you tell me about a successful one if you ain't never had one? Never seen one, never worked to make a solid relationship happen. Right? Brotherhood. I don't want to go too crazy. You know, I know Israel got a short attention span. What verse did I want? So yeah, just for y'all, if y'all want to, get more into the, the David relationship, like 19 all the way to 20, or 18 all the way to 20, the chapters wise. But chapter 20 is real good, starting at verse probably 24 all the way to 42, because you got two different points. You got Saul seeks to kill Jonathan out of anger, because Jonathan chose David. And then like later on in the end of that chapter, 35 to 42, is going to go into Jonathan and David tearfully part ways. He had to. Jonathan loved his dad, but he loved David more. So I'm going to save David, and I'm going to sacrifice our relationship as brothers. And we're just going to have to separate parts, right? And he did, and later on, Saul and Jonathan died. Right? Saul died by his own sword and Jonathan died by the enemy, right? But if Saul died, I bet you Jonathan would went to go find David, because they was really tight. And when we really look at it, we need to be tight. Just like how Jeremiah out of nowhere had Baruch, and Baruch was following him through the spirit. They was tight, right? Peter, he was connected. He was willing. I'm gonna cut a nigga ear off. Right, niggas get you got through the spirit. A brother you gotta find that brotherly love where a brother will go to war with you or go to war for you. Not saying that he will, we don't want brothers to get arrested, but that a brother will go to war for you or with you. That's a real solid relationship. That's why 1 Samuel chapter 19 all the way to 20 is a good read for anybody that want to get builded up to understand brotherhood. Right, brotherhood is so deep that you can have a friend that's not your blood, but y'all so close that you like, man, nah, this is wherever we go, this is my brother. So that's why when I'm talking to family, friends, or anywhere in my town, Yarmayan, Sam, and Asher, those is my brothers. These is not my friends. I didn't get in this truth to get friends. I got in this truth to get family. Right? Let's get it. Let's get this precept. This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A man that have friends must show himself friendly. You know how women, want me a friendly man. No, yeah, the hell you do. You want a man that's friendly with other men so they can build this ministry for Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Let alone, you want a man to be friendly so he can build up the tabernacles of David, starting with the men and the elect women. There's no way around it. Right? It says, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. And if they stick closer than a brother, hey, they can probably be through the spirit, right, moving with the Rakar Kodash. These can probably be the elect, women or men, right? The Lord said what we just read in Mark 3 and 35. If they don't do the will of the Most High, right? If they do the will of the Most High, they are brother, mother, and sister. So when you come in this thing, it sisters in here that is your sister, right? You might have a mom figure in this truth. Through the spirit, she like a mom, right? Through the spirit, you got brothers over here. Even brothers coming in and be like, man, this is like my spiritual dad, my spiritual father, right? And that connection through the spirit should be there. Let alone they should be on your ass. They should be examined when you fall and when you slip. How can we say that that's a brother or a true friend if I'm slipping and I'm falling and these niggas not helping me up? Sometimes you can help a brother by rebuking the shit out of him, right? Niggas just think brotherly love is just hugs and kisses all day. Keep that shit away from me. In LT, it says there are friends who destroy each other, but a real friend stick closer than a brother. That's what you want in the spirit. You want to see that. And a real friend is somebody that's going to tell you, yo, this is not it. This is not the life we should be living, right? Proverbs 17:17. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Look at that. A brother is born for adversity. That's just a moment, because eventually you and your brother, y'all grow, and then y'all go separate. Y'all have y'all family. Look at my brother. He got his own family. This man will hit me. Yo, I haven't heard from you in a minute, bro. Yo, you know what, man, I've been busy. I got family. What's up? Hey, yo, bro, I'm about to pull up. We in the studio. Hey, yo, bro, I'm about to go drive to town. What's up? Hey, yo, bro, I just wanted to hear from you. I haven't heard from you. Yeah, hey, yo, bro, you want to go out? You want to go get a drink? Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, bro, you want to go watch the game? Real men of the Lord is going to try to, they're going to be around each other. Real men of the Lord is going to be like, man, I miss you. Oh, I miss you. Real men of the Lord is going to miss another man that's serving the Lord. I don't care how you mother suckers look at it. Yo, these brothers that left, I missed them when they were serving the Lord. If you ain't serving the Lord, I don't miss you. I miss how brothers was teaching and how brothers was serving the Lord. If you ain't serving the Lord, nigga, I don't miss you. I miss the men that was serious for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Where they at? Right? So every Saturday throughout the week, I get to talk to the ones that I know that's serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Even I don't get to labor with some of the brothers from Great Millstone or the affiliates that follow them, but I get to watch their videos. Like, yo, brother, I agree with you on that. Yo, brother, we were just teaching this last week. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. You know, we might not be able to see, but I know if I was in your city, if I was laboring with you, we'd be like this. You know, you gotta have that brotherhood that's longevity. Like I tell my household, we in this thing for longevity. I'm not looking into divorcing my wives, let alone if I ever get if any woman, I don't look for that. I look for longevity. The brothers I labor with, I don't look for separation. I look for longevity. The fuck, I can, if I want separation, I'll go back to the world. Right? So do it the sweetest and best friends. You got 1 Samuel chapter 19, verse 4 and 5, and it says, and Jonathan spake good of David unto Saul his father, and said unto him, this is where you have a brother exalting David, like David don't really got to, right? He exalting David to his father, and said unto him, let not the king sin against his servant, against David. Yo, pops. Hey, no, let me not say pops, say king. Don't sin against your servant. Because he have not sinned against thee, and because his works have been to thee word very good. Yo, you got a real brotherhood is standing up against authority, man. And who's your real brother? The ones that serving Yahweh. These niggas in the world is not. I understand. A cop beating Jake, I can understand. And I might think, yo, let me go help him. But after I help him and give him words of wisdom, a few days later, he's saying, oh, I saved him. Off of him showing that he's happy, it's him taking that word of wisdom and cleaving to the word of the Lord. But through the spirit, we gonna know if the Lord dealing with him. Is he gonna cleave to the truth? And then if he don't, guess what? I didn't even go save my fellow brother. I just saved a black man in need. Right? When we lay ourselves down, you laying yourself down for the ones that's serious for the Lord. You ain't laying ourselves down for niggas that want to die. That's following the world. So when you helping up a man when he fall, that's talking about a man that's gonna serve the Lord. I'm not these niggas out here that's keep asking for. I seen this nigga last week. This nigga holding a beer bottle in his hand. And when I get out to go in here to go give me a dumbass drink, he gonna ask me for $1. What do you need $1 for? You got a whole beer bottle. I got a job, but I know since in my house, if you don't provide for your house, you worse than an infidel. So I'm not about to be in a house with a whole bunch of coochie. I'm about to go get this money. And if I'm not getting money, I might get in the scripture. I'm going to call my ak and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. The brotherhood is motivation. And what these niggas doing is not motivation. Go ask me for $1. I'm going to be like, yo, I should be asking you. You older than me. Brotherhood is like, yo, bro, we should be talking about wisdom. They need a hard rebuke. That's real brotherly love. Jonathan exalting David. Real brotherly love is like, yo, bro, I just seen you on the corner last week. What did you do new to earn your chances to be here? Just like they said in Utopia. What did you do to deserve yourself, to earn yourself a spot in this wicked kingdom? And these niggas gonna say nothing. Verse 5, you gotta get, yo, these is real men that I've seen every week asking for $1. This nigga smoking a cigarette. Then after he get done, hey, yo, bro, you got a cigarette I can hold? What? And they giving out jobs like they give out noodles. Right? Verse 5, it says, for he did put his life in his hand and slew the Philistines. And Yahweh wrote a good salvation for all Israel. Thou sawest it and didst rejoice. Wherefore then wilt thou sin against innocent blood and slay David without a cause? And Saul hearkened unto the voice of Jonathan, and Saul swear, as Yahweh liveth, he shall not be slain. And that's why it takes another solid brother to tell you, no, don't do that. You do that, you fucking up the package, pops. This man, he innocent. And that's real brothers is gonna stand up for you regardless on the precaution. Saul could have just came up and whooped the shit out of his son. Nigga, you standing in the way. I'm trying to do it, man. I don't care, you my son, but you picking this nigga over me in the world, that Jonathan would have got shot. You choosing your friend, yo, you would have got shot, or he would have kicked you out. You're not living in this house no more. You ain't getting no free hot pockets. A nigga in 2024 would have killed your ass. You picking me, nigga. I lay with your mom, made sweet love, and you choosing this nigga over me? Oh, nigga, you dead. You dead, mother sucker. Yo, how Jake is now? Man, 3 weeks ago, the one dude that was doing security, he was mad at somebody. He was talking about shooting somebody, and the nigga at work. Nigga, you at work, and you talking about, nigga, what? This is how you know niggas, Jake, no, niggas need Yahushua, man. They need him. Without this truth, we need him, man. Without this ministry, niggas wouldn't be, niggas is not Jonathan, bro. That's why you need to come in the truth, and you'll find it's Jonathans out here. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care, like whatever y'all got over there, the men that I follow, that I believe, the ones that I'm watching, I see that they sincere. Great Millstone, they sincere, they solid. But I can really tell you, for the ones I labor with, they got my back. They got my back more than my spinal cord back here. For real, for real. For real, for real. Right? Lord willing, they stick it through. This man Asher get on the bus to come to the falls to bring out the word fluently. For real, for real. Any action, we about to go pull up the GMS in the town. He's coming. For real, for real. Do you got brothers that got your back? Be honest. Don't fake the fun. Like Jeremiah, I ain't gonna fake the fun. Yahweh, you know, like for real, do I really had the spirit of Yahweh? Would I wash your feet? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hell no, I ain't gonna lie. Now I wash my girl feet. I take that because he honest with me. But this nigga's out here, man, bro, I will wash your feet. I got your back. The nigga just talking. Show me that. You know? And I told Doc, I didn't wash your feet, but I know most cases I probably wouldn't. So guess what I ded? I took it out and I washed everybody in my house, from my youngest daughter all the way to my oldest. Yaziah all the way to Iwad. Iwad all the way to Yaziah. Iwad is the oldest in the house, right? So I washed her all the way down because I knew I didn't do my brothers. Come on, yo, Jeremiah, I'm about to wash your feet. He go, come on, man. No, man. You know, but I didn't do it. So we go, that right there is a real friend. Come on, don't fake the fun. Don't make me feel that you gonna really do this and you know you ain't gonna do that, man. That man took it accountable, yo, bro. Don't expect it from me. I ain't gonna wash your feet, but you know, Lord willing, I can have the strength one day to do that. But I don't think I'm washing no man's feet, bro. And that's what I'm talking about. It's niggas out here faking the fun, and they'll make you think that they'll do that shit. You'll have a brother that can bring out 100 precepts off of one verse, and you'll be like, man, that's a mighty brother. I bet you that brother will wash Israel's feet. I'm telling you. Then you might think so, but is it any account that this man washed anybody's feet at his camp? Okay. Who am I? Who are you? You can go to 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 26 to 31. That's another one. You know, these is good accounts. These is real good accounts. Right? Real good accounts. Right? Let me see. That's crazy. Jonathan and David, they even made a oath between one another. You know, that's what real brotherhood is, right? And when we go outside to go labor out in the highways and byways, we already took an oath to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because what did the Lord call his men that's going out to the highways and byways? His servants. So the brothers that you laboring with, you know, we're all taking that title as servants. So you got to be held accountable. So that's why if we are servants, just like in slavery, they're like, hey, master, you don't like that. So, just because sometimes in slavery, if one slave fucked up, mostly all slaves was getting popped. So that's why when it comes to this brotherly love, where we own each other, right? We trying to make sure that brothers is 10 toes down in this thing. I forgot what I was about to get. Let me get this one for y'all, man. This is a good way to show a friend, which goes back to laying yourself down like a living a sacrifice, right? This is St. John chapter 15, verse 14 and 15. But I'm gonna start at 12. It says, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another, as I have loved you." Right? And love is really an action that he's talking about. It's not just "I love you, bro," right? Because you're just saying a 4-letter word, but do your actions mean it? Right? Verse 13, "Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." So none of us can have a greater love, right? You gave a brother a few dollars, right? You gave a brother a ride, right? You got to lay yourself down. Will you give that brother a ride daily until he get a car? Right? A brother is fucked up, and he fucked up, and when he asks for like a few dollars, it could be $5. Is you willing to, is you giving it? Right? That's even going with a brother's burdens, right? But you lay yourself down where we out in these corners teaching, right? Building up your brick. A brother don't know a breakdown, and you willing to take a time off your day or the time off your week and be like, hey, yo, bro, we can link up on Wednesday and we can go over the scripts. Right? You lay yourself down so that your brother can understand. You lay yourself down to help your brother comprehend. You help your brother. You lay yourself down, like when your brother having problems with his wife. You like, yo, bro, just come to my house. If y'all arguing and fighting, you shouldn't be doing that. You got all them kids over there. You lay yourself down when you open up your door for your brothers. How many of us can say we open up our doors for our brothers? Your brother was saucy. You're like, man, lay your ass down on that couch, right? What kind of brotherly love do you have, right? Real brotherly love is like, bro, I know you sauce, man. Just sleep it off in the car. Hey, yo, brother. I know that's a far ass ride, a bus ride, or a far ass walk, man. I give you a ride. You lay yourself down, right? Y'all all getting food, and this man just paid rent, right? Without even asking how much he got. You like, man, I got you, bro. Right? You lay yourself down for your brothers in many ways, right? Many ways. Verse 14. "Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you." And when we go to Matthew 22, the Lord commanded us to go out to the highways and byways. And if we doing it as each other's, Even though we laying ourselves down for the other sheep, we're laying ourselves down for each other. This is a fact. When you lay yourself down and it's for 3 other brothers laying themselves down with you, we doing it for the elect's sake, let alone if we doing it for the elect, we doing it for ourselves. Because if one of the elect, we did it for ourselves, and we did it for the ones that's next to us, and we did it for ones that's not next to us. Right? We're all working for each other. Real brotherhood is when you know you're doing this for each other. You're not just doing this for self. So you put your life on the line, like literally with those lines going up and down, you putting your life on the line where that shit stopped and that nigga dead, right? You striving the truth until death. So you striving for the brotherhood until death. You striving for order until death. You striving until your Yahushai come. You striving to be just a wife. You being a woman. A woman is a servant, a helpmeet, right? And that's what you striving to be. You is not striving to be nothing else. Right? Don't strive to tell him what woman to choose and how to lead his way. No, make sure you running yourself. Is you in order as a woman, right? But brothers, real brothers lay themselves down for each other, right? Let alone you lay yourself down when you order your household, so that, say if a brother going through something in his household, you'll be able to give him some type of advice because you put yourself in order and you probably dealt with this and you're like, yo, brother, I went through the same thing. How did that? The things that we go through life, what me and your mom was talking about, it builds experience. And if you got a brother that's going through it, be selfish and hold your problems away. You can help a brother and let him know, yo, man, I went through that too, this such and such, and this is what I did. He might take, it's things that, I didn't know how to have a relationship. I love women. So I seen Yarmayan be with a woman, be dedicated, and be him. I wanted that through the spirit. I had to observe and analyze this man, approve him. I got me one. And she's still here. Then I got me another one. Actually, I didn't get me another one. The Lord sent her to me and she got me. Right? Through the spirit, I had to examine what he had that I never had. And he showed it real. He laid himself down to show other brothers how to be a fucking man. I'm glad the Lord made him an example to show this how you be a husband. This how you be a father. I had to see how to study notes and how to remember precepts. I seen him. I didn't see Naquam. I seen him, but I seen this man in the flesh. I'm like, yo, how you do that? He showed me. He laid himself down and said, yo, get your cards. Every week, bro, you get your cards, you get your cards. I said, I got them. Okay, use them. Bro, did you use your cards? Did you use your cards? Go to camp. He'll be like, always taunting me through the spirit that worked, but the cards didn't work. Guess what? I got me notebooks. And then it started working, and now I took off my training wheels. Brothers lay themselves down where they trying to train you the basics so that you can become a master. Niggas don't get on fire by themselves. You know? This man asking for $1 and got a whole upgraded electric vape, and this nigga smoking a cigarette. This nigga smoking a vape and a cigarette. What in the hell? This nigga smoking a vape and a cigarette. Look, vape right now. Vaping. Go vaping, mother sucker. And smoking a cigarette. I bet you that vape 40 bucks. Asking for $1. Hey, how can I be wrong? And I'm like, bro, you asking me for $1. You should be asking what's the word of the day. Man, brotherhood, man. Let me get this and I'm gonna just leave it alone. Dang it. Verse 15. Sorry, y'all. Hence I called you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. And that's another form of a friend. When a friend is gonna let you know everything. And what is a true friend? That's letting you know, laying itself down. And the true friends on this earth is the men of the Lord. They laying themselves down and they giving you all. They telling you everything. Like Cat Williams, he's not a real friend. Because why is he holding certain things back? He should just tell it all. Then you got Kelly Price. She ain't no real friend. She telling motherfuckers, I'm going to tell you it all. You got to pay me. That's not a real friend. Yahushua came and was really giving out the Jews. Then they even say in the scriptures, it's certain miracles this man did is just not documented. The Lord said, you know what? They don't need that. But everything else he told us freely. You know? A brotherhood, man. The brotherhood is so strong because Yahweh is a man, Yahweh Shai is a man. The Lord put his elect under the sun, but he knew that they will overcome it. The whole ministry is based on men. the Lord want men to overcome the difficulties, right? Let's just get these verses. I said that was the last one. Right? This is Ezekiel 34, verse 31. Thus shall they know that I, Yahweh, their power, am with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, saith Yahweh power. And ye are my flock, the flock of my pastures are men, and I am their power, saith Yahweh power. Right? So his flock is men. And what is those men? Those men are real brothers, right? They laying themselves down. They rebuking each other depending on if somebody going off. And if a brother not going off, they going to still be there to encourage you. Come on, we almost here. That's what real brotherly love is, right? Encouragement, a brother correcting you. Even when you might hide it, the Lord put it through the Spirit is known. Or a brother don't know what you're doing, and out of nowhere, he just saying something. You're like, wait, hold on, how he see this? And that's just the Spirit just revealing what you did to him without him even noticing, right? The Lord chose men. He didn't choose sissy niggas, man. Right? And the men that he chose is men that's going the distance, not niggas that get bored and say, oh, this is enough, we bringing out the same. The men are going to endure. The men are not going to complain. It's the same verse, the same word, the same sentence, the same breakdown. Oh, I'm coming up with a new one. Real brothers don't come up with new shit. They follow order. Real brothers get in order. Real brothers lead you to order. A real brother, all them brothers that I hope if y'all ever see this, them brothers that was giving me 8 balls of crack, y'all wasn't my real brothers. But man, get money, brother. Nigga, y'all basically giving me y'all just man, go ahead, do your thing. Come on, let's get that money. I'm choosing death or prison. Even though, man, you don't look, you sell drugs, brother. Nigga, as soon as I showed money and I said I'm trying to get, you took that money. Even if brother said, no, man, you shouldn't be doing that, a real brother is going to snatch it, but real brothers won't promote it. A real brother is not going to promote wickedness. Real brothers ain't going to promote sin to you. Real brothers ain't going to do that. Right? We can keep on going. We can show you other accounts, right? Was Yahweh Shai fleshful brothers, his brothers that came out of his own mother, was they really followers, right? Was the men of the Lord, like the disciples, the ones that was there even when he was alive and when he died, did they stick? Was they real brothers? Because that show you if they fell out the truth, right? Or do we have brothers like Judas? I'm here for a moment, but I'm really not your brother. Because if I'm here for a moment, I'm not really your brother. I'm a betray you. If a nigga behind your back saying, man, that ain't my friend, or no, that ain't my brother, that's my homie. Oh, that's not your brother. That's not, any brother that discredits you. And especially if a brother like, oh man, that brother ain't doing nothing. Oh man, that brother is terrible. Or brother, a brother don't got nothing good to say about you. That is not your brother. If a brother not even thinking about if this brother need to do this, and then he ain't never telling you, that is not a brother. I'm just giving you mad examples, man. But don't mind me. It's your brother Dagabar. I'm not better than you. You damn sure not better than me. But I know that we can do better, man. Right? But first and foremost, I want to give all praises, all glory, and the honor goes to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world England calls Jesus the Christ. And of course, I want to say it again, because the Lord chose them to play their role. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who were ruling well through the Spirit for my take and many other brothers' take. That's feeding the flock to the best of their ability, and being sincere. And Lord willing, the Most High continue to put on their spirit to endure. Right? And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that is scattered 4 corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, that's trying, to do the work to the best of their ability, right? And Lord willing, the Most High put on their spirit to endure. Shalom to the wives and the single sisters that are believers of His word. Lord willing, you can continue to pursue to be a loving and silent, virtuous wife, And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters. You know, we one more video close to getting the hell up out of here. We one more video close to the famine of the word, and one more video close to the charagma physically being in this dumbass place. You know, pray for it, mark it, and book it. And with that, keep your foot on the gas. Shalom, Yahweh speed.